Hello everybody and welcome back to Enigmatica 6 Expert. In today's episode, we upgrade our blood altar by having automated blood production. Meaning we have a villager spawner up here and we have a ritual called Well of Suffering, which is just taking life essence from them and filling our blood altar automatically. So, I hope you enjoy. Okay, so today we are going to, be doing something a bit different. I think I was going to be upgrading the pressure that's inside the pneumatic factory here, but I've changed my mind. I was going to upgrade these guys to flux compressors or make advanced compressors, but I don't think I need to. I was looking through the thing and I was realizing, oh yeah, I have volume upgrades and that adds air capacity to the entire thing. I didn't realize actually how good that was, because that allows me to add extra air to be built up in this guy. It's currently going down because I ran out of fuel, but we will need to run the fuel over. I have upgraded these tanks here to huge tanks, so they are storing a lot of fuel, which is really nice. I'm not going to turn on the system in here at the moment because I don't think I need to because of I don't think I need anything crafted in here at the moment. Unassembled PCBs are almost done. Oh, they are all done. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I was crafting more because I've been doing a little bit of work since last episode because it's been a while since I actually recorded last episode. So I've done a good few things and I've realized another few changes and there's a few things you've told me on how to do some stuff. Yeah, there's a few things. So we'll start with the easiest one, and that is our create system over here using the blast furnaces, which I asked you how to use. Set them up infinitely. Wait, why is there snow over here? Was there a blaze or something over here that spawned an apotheosis boss and I didn't know? Possibly. But if we come back over here to our blast furnace, I set up the blast furnace. Well, this is how this is working, and you told me how to do it. I didn't realize actually this does connect. When I first connected the external heater to a heat pipe, it never actually had the connection, as you can still see right now. But it turns out that doesn't matter because it still transfers the heat into the heat pipe, which is being fueled or pumped into these blast furnaces, which are trying to smelt some items. You told me I need to smelt one item, and I try to smelt a different item. So I smelted an iron ingot, and now I'm trying to smelt a copper chunk. But because there's something in the output slot, it cannot smelt it, but it's trying to. So it'll just infinitely run, producing heat, which will then run the furnace engine, which is now producing 32,000 stress, and that's two of them running, meaning I've got 64,000, actually about 65,000 because it's 32.7. So that means I can run this rotation speed controller at maximum speed, and everything is working perfectly. So yeah, thank you for that, and this is beautiful, and it'll run forever because, it's being powered by a solar panel, so it'll never run out of fuel, and this thing will run for indefinitely. So, is there any changes I've done in here? Oh yes, ender chests. Because last episode we found out the ender chests have had a recipe change, I've gone ahead and made a bunch of them, and I think I still have a bunch of shadow steel left over. Yeah, I have 82, so we can still make a bunch more ender chests if we need to. So I set up one exporting all of the comb that the bees are producing, because I have one in there sucking everything from the centrifuges into the system, and then I have an exporter into a green ender chest, pumping out all the chunks that are being mined or harvested from the bees, and sent back to the system, and then being smelted. As you can see in here, this guy over here is just smelting random things. Now the thing is, our excavator, that has been going for a while now, and it has produced us so many resources. We just go to it now. I already strapped an ender chest to it, but it's still struggling with power because these solar panels aren't great. Until we get cross-dimensional power, I don't think this thing will be able to run that efficiently. But still, this thing is running, and it is good, and is producing quite a few materials. So if we head home here and have a look at our storage, we have 8.5k Nebu. We had 9 ingots or so, or maybe even 6 ingots before we set up the excavator, and now we have 8,000 of it. Insane. And another thing, there's another thing about refined storage that was changed, and I didn't notice. It turns out the discs that you need to craft have been changed. you no longer start with the 1k drive. You now start, oh, I thought there was something behind that tree. You now start with the 16k. So if I look apart here and try to craft a Mark 1 or 1k, you can't. Even like if you're trying to make the storage part assembly, I'm left clicking and it won't craft. So you cannot craft the 1ks, but if you did have any 1ks like sitting in your storage, you could upgrade them to 16k. Or if you had any 4ks, you could upgrade them to 64k. Or like cross-convert them. So you start off with the 16k, so the same recipe that it used to be for the 1k is now the 16k, and because of that, and now that we have advanced control circuits, we're able to make ourselves two 56k storage parts. Because the 64k just requires some circuit boards, and yeah, pretty cheap. So because of that, I have made myself a ton of them. And I may have expanded this room now, because now I can store everything that was in the drawers in the system. And this guy is only a little over half full. And I've got another one here ready to go. So we have loads of storage right now, meaning we can just start pumping everything into our storage system, which is exactly what I've done with the bees over here. And I've even done it with the farm. So everything on the farm is being pumped in. See, all the chests are gone in here. I could probably pump all the beeswax in, but I'm going to leave that there. Because we already have a ton of beeswax in the system anyway. 5k of it? Yeah, we don't need to add another 8k. So yeah, that's more or less it just to like the main base stuff. But over back here, you might see 4 more beacons. Yeah, I have moved the blood altar out of the Undergarden into the overworld. And I was really struggling where I'm going to put this thing. But I've decided smack bang in the middle. Yes, I have reorganized this whole area and I think I'm really happy with it. I've outlined most of the stuff here in paths and brass casing. So this guy is all like laid out and this guy now is in the middle and it kind of suits the area. So I have my Hellfire Forge, my alchemy table here with some weeping blackstone bricks, which make it look like bloods in the area. I still haven't really done much with the Nature's Aura, not Nature's Aura, Ars Nouveau. I still need to do a stream and decorate the inside of this guy and like lay out everything. This was just quite simple. I didn't do this on stream. I just kind of did it between episodes. And this guy here is ready to do like automated for Sunstone or Living Rock and Living Wood. All I need to do is just remove the Flourishing Archwood and put down constructors and deconstructors on top. And then the same for the Sunstone. So we can just make infinite Living Rock and Living Wood as long as we have a system making ferment. Or, yeah, ferment, because then we need to craft it into Sunstone. Is that sun going down? Yes, it is. Okay, yeah, so the big dragon tree is gone. That took forever to tear down because it was just so awkward because of the way all the logs were placed inside the leaves. But yeah, then I just decorated the whole area, kind of outlined everything in different trees and stuff. I haven't really done much with the Astral Sorcery area because we are going to be expanding this altar. I just made a path up to it, so this altar is going to get a lot bigger. We're going to have our attunement altar over here. And then some sort of like baby crystal growing, starlight infusion altar. There'll be something over here, maybe the observatory. So yeah, that's more or less it. So the plan for today is we're going to build ourselves our sacrificial box thing that will fill this guy with blood automatically. And once we get that set up, we'll be able to start automating or auto-crafting this blood altar. Hopefully. I need to figure out what's the best way to automate it, because if I want to say craft blank runes and reinforced runes, well, they're going to be kind of like weird to try and pull out of each other, because if I'm trying to make reinforced and I have the thing set up to take out basic slates, it's going to try and take out the basic slates. So I don't know what way I'm going to automate this thing. I'm probably going to have to look up a tutorial or something or see how someone else may have done it, but we're going to set up at least basic automation now today just to make us a ton of basic slates. Because we're going to need a ton of those now later on. And as well, we're going to need a bunch for like ritual stones. We're also going to actually need reinforced and abyssal lane. So let's begin. The first thing we need to do is actually refill this thing with blood since we currently have no blood in it. But actually, maybe we have some of the blood magic. Is there any of the... Okay, yeah, we have the slate ampoules. We should be able to use these guys because now we need to make all these different like inscription tools. Because now we need to make the ritual diviner, which is going to allow us to craft ourselves our what's it called? Or activate the ritual. Which I need to double check. Is it just this one or is it the dusk one? Because if it's the dusk one, I'm going to need to make myself the demon slates. Give me out the blood magic altar here. Rituals. Ritual diviner. Does it say which one it does? No. Rituals, getting started. Activation crystals. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to make ourselves a lava crystal now today as well. Now there's a ritual in here. I know it's called. Oh, it's like Dusker. Oh, I can't remember the name of it. I'll find it in here. Let me a second just to scroll through here. Right, I found it. It's called Well of Suffering, and it does require the Dusk Ritual Diviner. So we're going to have to upgrade this guy to the Dusk one, so I'll bookmark that. So Inscriptions tool Dusk is going to require Rune of Nidavellir. Okay. It's going to require Winter, Rune of Sloth, Shadow Gems. Okay, I can craft those. I might have a few Shadow Gems left over. No. Okay, we're going to have to make ourselves a few Shadow Gems. It is Shadow Gems, yeah? Yeah, okay. So bookmark those. Oh, apparently not. Anyway, so Rune of Sloth is going to require all this stuff, so I already have all that. So let's go make that. These ones are probably going to take a while to craft. So Rune of Air, Autumn and Earth. No, not Earth. Just these. There we go. I'm actually going to put these in my bag here so they're just out of the way. Actually, you know what? I might even start crafting those now. What I need to do is use the slate ampoules and just hold right click near an altar. Why can't I? Oh, because okay, hang on. Right now I can do this. There we go, full blood altar. Now, is it going to start draining a tiny bit because it hasn't had any blood in it yet? If I take out my seer sigil here, we'll look at it. Okay, yeah, so it is slowly losing about 20 millibuckets of blood. It'll do that for a tiny bit, but then it'll go stop and it'll be fine. So what we can do is take out our runes here and just add them in. And does it say how much blood each one takes? Okay, the tier 3 only takes 1,000 blood. That's actually not that much. Give me out my living wand here and put these guys away for the time being. And give me out some living rock. You are done, so living rock. There we go. Wow, that was loud. Right, so that's them away. Hold on to that for a second. So next up then is... I should probably bookmark these guys. So this guy is just going to require the Shadow Gem, and that requires Newit God Shards. But it seems I have everything else. So I should have the new God Shards over here. If not, we can just make a bunch since we have so much Nebu now. Since we actually have that much Nebu, I might as well start like auto-crafting all this stuff. But one Newit God Shard should be enough for now. And I think I need my Blood Orb now. Blood Orb, tier 4. There we go. Go over here now and craft this. So you in there, and these items go in. Need to separate them. There we go. Perfect. Shadow Gem. Right. Actually, do we need 2 of these? Yeah, actually, we're going to need 2 Shadow Gems. Okay, I need to make another one. Let me go get another God Shard. There we go. 2 Shadow Gems. Right, now we need to craft ourselves this guy, which is all this stuff, so I can just add this into the altar here. So, Rune of Earth, Winter, Sloth, Arcane Gold, and a Shadow Gem. Perfect, so that's going to craft that, and do I need to actually... I think I just learned Arcane Gold is all I need. And since I'm going to get back all the runes, the only one I don't put on is the Nidavellir. Nidavellir? I'm going to pronounce it like that. We have this Calyx of End. I don't think this needs to be in here. We need to automate this guy soon. Yeah. Alright, we just need to wait for this. Right, so when that's crafted, let's finish making the rest of these guys. So there's our fire inscription tool. Let's take out these guys now. So you get water. Why do we have 2 runes of air? I guess one got taken out for another craft or something. There's that one. And now earth. And air. And that should be all of them then. Right, perfect. So, to make ourselves this guy now, we need 4 mana gems, a living wood twig. Okay, so living wood twig. We need ourselves some mana diamonds. Do I have any mana diamonds? I do, so 4 of them. And I'm also going to need... There was another thing. Was there? No. Okay, no, that was it. I thought there was something else I needed. Right, I don't think it matters which order these guys go in, so we'll just add them to this guy. So, you go there, you go there. You go there, and you go there. Shadow Gems go here, here, or not Shadow Gems, Mana Diamonds, and Twig go in there. Not enough source. Wait, how much source does this require? 5,000. It's not 5,000 here? Okay, I guess I need to go refill these jars. Right, twig, in you go. Perfect. And you are full now, so craft you. And now we need to repeat the process. So you, a sloth, rune, winter. Okay, these guys again. And let him craft. And now we have ourselves our dusk, our regular divination rod, or ritual diviner. Now we need to upgrade it, and that's going to require demonic slate. Now, demonic slate is in 2 imbued slates. All right, so do we have any imbued slates? Okay, I do. I made a stack of them, so we should be good. So I need to put this guy in here. And how much blood does this require to upgrade? 15 buckets. And there is 19 in there. So technically, I could speed this guy up to craft him instantly. But I don't know how well that's going to really work. But yeah, so it was crafted it now. Let's just break all these. That filled up the altar. Now we just put this guy in, and there we go. Done. Then we have our 2 demonic slates. All we have to do is wait for this guy. And actually, we need to upgrade this guy now into it. So what does this guy require? 2 buckets of blood. Okay, that's not bad. So just let him craft. Let's go over here. Is this guy done yet? Almost. Right, we're kind of just waiting on that now. So like this going here, he's going here. Actually, did they go there? Oh, they go top and bottom. Alright, we just need to wait for this side to craft. Okay, there's 1. And this guy's done. Perfect. I might need to turn down that sound in post because that is so loud. Actually, is there an option in here? Yeah, let's turn down these 2 crafts because they are really loud. Right, and that's done. So now we have our dusk rod now. Perfect, and I think the dusk one also includes all of the regular ones as well. So if we put this into our hand, and I think you just shift scroll, or the shift right, oh, shift right click. Okay, we need Well of Suffering. There we go, so Well of Suffering. So, direction, oh, it doesn't matter. Okay, just put it back to north. So, to actually make this ritual now, we need to craft ourselves some ritual stones. So that's going to require this in our master blood orb. Let's just go over here and just grab it out. I don't know how much actually life essence is in this thing. Actually, if I put it in the altar here and take out my seer sigil, it will actually tell me. So currently there is, actually wait, it should tell me. Okay, apparently not. Maybe shift right click this guy. No, I thought the seer sigil allows me to see, unless it's just a regular divination sigil. You right click this guy and it tells me. Ah, okay, so it's a divination sigil that tells me... Wait, can I just see? Okay, this does tell me the level and the blood level, but this guy tells me other stuff. Okay, so the divination tells me how much life essence is in my network. Okay, so there's only 7 buckets, which is not much at all. But anyway, let's craft this guy up now. How many can I craft? I need 36 plus another 4, so I need 40 of them. Can I craft 40? No, we're a few slates short. Okay, so give me out a chest here. Yeah, screw it. 2 diamond chests. Give me out, go to easy pipes. So pipe. I need a extraction and a stack limiter. And another extraction and some pipe. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a chest here and a chest here. I'm going to put the pipes going across like that. Okay. So this guy here is going to get a stack limiter. And he's going to go to input 1 stack. This guy here is going to have an extraction module. And he's going to have slates. So, slates. The other stone slates. Regular blank slates. And reinforced slates. So you're going to take this stuff now. So you take that. You take this. And you take this. I bet you this guy here has all this stuff already. Because in here, I want to push this guy in. And I wanted to extract out reinforced slates. And ignore blank slate for the time being, because I need to craft up a few of them now. I'm out of the ampoules now, aren't I? At blood. Yeah, I only got 3. So I'm going to have to like sit here and craft myself up. Actually, could I just use like a spawner quickly? Just like a basic box system? Probably. Let me all this into here, and let's get this guy in and filled. So this is going to require, I think, 10 buckets. Or actually, no, it's not. I need 20 buckets of blood in there, so I need to refill this guy. He's only got 10, so this is going to go down really quick. Alright, so how are we going to do this? Let me just get out some like cobblestone here and a wand. Actually, let's get a better material. Let's make something that looks nice. Should we just go with stone brick? I think stone brick would be the best thing. Stone brick. We have 1k of that. Wand. And let's build ourselves a little box. So how many blocks above the altar should we go? Maybe about 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. And right here is where the mobs are going to spawn. I think we're only making it as big as the glowstone frame here. Is this too big or too small? Maybe I should go a bit bigger because I do want a good few things spawning in here. Which spawner has the villagers in it now? I'm going to have to like test each one. Start off with each one like this. Start off with these 3. Okay, you're just a leaf. You're a wraith spawner. And you are a skeleton spawner. Okay, so it's none of ye. Come down here and try these ones. So, you, and you. You're a golden leaf. You're the villager spawner. What are you? Another leaf. Okay. So leave him down here for just a second and we get rid of the other ones. So grab the villager spawner. Let's get up here again. And put you there. Right. Is this going to be big enough? Probably not. Let's make it like 2 blocks bigger. Okay, seems like it's going over the blood bricks, which is fine. So that makes the whole thing actually like 9 by 9. All right, let's just change this to this mode. Change that. Put that here. Oh, shift right click. There we go. Change you to this mode. There we go. Now we can say none and build it up like 4 blocks. Yeah, villagers only needed 2 blocks spawn. So now the thing is, we have feral lanterns in here, so this is actually going to be completely lit up in here. So we're going to have to add a dragon egg to this guy. Actually, is this still a dragon egg? Oh no, it isn't because that changed. Let's go to spawner, and if we press use on the spawner, what one gets rid of? Let's see, conditions. Okay, so intangible. Oh, villager spawn anyway. Okay, so we probably don't even need this conditions thing then. If they just spawn here anyway due to no like light level, that's perfectly fine. And the spawn count is only 5, max density is 10. I might need to increase that. But that's good actually. So the villagers do spawn in there. Perfect. So are they close enough to the altar? No, I need them to drop down a bit then. Okay, that's kind of annoying. Okay, I'm going to make a wall like this for the moment. Okay. Actually, they're still going to be able to get up here and walk out. Okay, if I do this, they can't. And if I break the bottom here, so that they fall down. Perfect. Now they can't escape, and I can fill up my blood altar like this. Perfect. It is a bit slow, though. Right, there it is done. Perfect. Now I should be able to finish making all the ritual stones. I had to build this wall because the stupid villagers trying to escape. Probably 1 or 2 that got out, but whatever. I'll eventually find them and kill them. Right, so that's everything back to normal now here. So, this thing is pretty much ready. I just need to put back in the floor and get rid of this thing up here. Perfect. I'm thinking of making this thing redstone controlled. I'm not sure. I don't think I will because there's no point. But yeah. So, I feel like this thing actually should be a 1 block higher. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should tear it down and rebuild this now in a bit. After I've built the ritual, because then I'll know exactly how high I need to put it. Alright, perfect. So I can just hold on to it like that. So let's finish making these runes now. So ritual runes, I need 40 of them. So that blood orb is in my bag here, isn't it? No? Where's my blood orb? Oh, it's here. It's just not picking up the recipe. Put these back in here. And get 40 of them now. There we go. Now upgrade one of these into the master ritual stone. There we go. And let's start off by putting this thing 3 blocks above it. So we can put the master ritual stone here. Okay. Then what we need to do is using our divination rod on the right ritual. You can see when we hover over it, it'll tell you how to build this thing. And you can see it is exactly 1 block above the glowstone. So do I make it higher Or is it okay the way it is? It's not going to touch the bloodstone. You know what? Resting on top of the glowstone, fine. So if we just hold right click on this guy, and as long as we have enough runes in our inventory, it should place them all down. Is that it? And there's nothing glowing that looks like it's out of place. No? Okay, perfect. So this guy is pretty much ready now. So now I can put back up the actual box here for the spawner. Right, I think it's ready now. So all we have to do now is just pretty much take the cardboard box off now in a second. But what we can actually, should I put glass in this thing? Glass. Do we have any like dark glass or something? Oh, we do have some dark glass. Okay, perfect. I'm actually going to put a bit of dark glass in the front here just so we can see the villagers. And yeah, no mobs should spawn in there anyway. All right, perfect. So to activate this ritual now, we need a lava crystal. So lava crystal. Let's have a look here. That's going to require conduit some lava reagent, which is a bone serpent tooth, which I did manage to get, which is nice. Some blazing archwood and some magma cream, so I can make a tiny bit of that. So lava reagent, grab this ingredient and let's go over here now. And give me out my blood orb. So blood orb in there, these ingredients in. This should craft us a lava reagent. How many of them do we need? 3? I think it was 3. Lava crystal. Okay, so yeah, 3. And how much does this make us? 1. All right, I need to do this another 2 times. Let's put this stuff away since I don't need it at the moment. So I don't have a conduit, so I need to make myself another conduit now. So throw these items out over here. Bow and arrow. Conduit made. I swear my game sounds are a lot louder today than normal. Weird. Anyway, so there's the 2 extra lava reagents. Now, lava crystal. We should be able to craft this now. What are we missing? Obsidian dust. Can I just crush it with a hammer? No, I have to put it on a wheel. Okay. Obsidian. Let's go crush up a bit of that. Just come downstairs and go behind this door here and just chuck it in this chest here. It should be automatically crushed. What was the other thing we were missing? Oh, just our blood orb. Okay, so take this out. Put this in here. Lava crystal. And now I think all we have to do is actually put this in the altar here and upgrade it to the weak blood shard or the weak activation. So 10 buckets, tier 3. This guy's maxed out with blood, so put him in and he should go. And actually, I think this guy here, if you use a lever, I think I can activate and deactivate this ritual here by just pulling a lever. Anyway, so let's put our bow away. Oh, was there any done? Anyway, right click it and feel a push for 2 weak. Is it on? Is the ritual started? It didn't do anything when I first right clicked it, so only one way to find out. When a villager spawns, does he take damage? We're about to find out if one does spawn. Come on, hurry up. There we go. Now one spawned. Are you taking damage? No. So that means this thing is either turned off. No, it just means the ritual didn't work the first time. Okay. So I need to fill my network with blood. This guy is too weak. Oh, the first right click bound it to me. Right. Okay. I thought I right clicked the thing and it worked, but no. I just don't have enough blood in my altar. So I need to sit here and just let this thing fill up for a bit. Right, I sacrifice on my own health to see if it's enough. Okay, no, it's not. Right, I looked through the book and it did say I needed 40 buckets worth of blood in my network. So I've been sitting here just kind of stabbing myself with the thing. So I have 40 buckets now, so hopefully a rush of energy flows through the ritual. They're all taking damage now, and I'm already out of blood. So if I put this in the altar here, this guy is going to start filling the thing with blood, and in turn, it's going to fill the network. Look how much blood is going up at a time. It's only 1 bucket every tick. Oh, this is going to be so good now. Now, the thing is, there is an environmental controller. If I wanted to, I could pack this thing completely filled with villagers. Like, so many villagers that they're, like, nearly cramming. And what I can do then is, using that... Actually, let's turn off this guy and put all this stuff away. I can have an environmental controller with regeneration, healing these guys every time they take damage, And that will just fill this guy, because what it's doing is it's taking a proportion of health from each villager that spawned. So if there's like 10 villagers in there, and it takes 100 millibuckets per villager, that's 1 bucket. So if I had 20 in there, that's 2 buckets. If you know what I mean. Like, I know that's not an accurate reading, but like if we take this guy out, yeah, it's going up about like 300. That's exactly 1. Yeah, it's going up about 300 millibuckets with only what, like 2 villagers. So it's really, really good. So if we just pack this thing filled with villagers and it does its thing, and as long as we have another blood or altar somewhere holding blood and just keeping our network filled, this guy will just run indefinitely and will have so much blood that we won't be able to like store it all. I might even start pumping some of it out into a gigantic tank just to store it, and then pump it back into itself when it needs it for like a craft. So is there anything we need to do right now? I don't know if there's much else. Like, this guy just needs to be filled. And if we look at our divination sigil here, like our network is already at 55 buckets and it was like 0. So this thing's going up really, really quickly, which is exactly what I wanted. And because of that now, once this guy is filled, we can just like do any ritual we want, craft as many of the slates as we want. And yeah, it'd be perfect. So that means I can just chuck these in here and off it goes. There's not much else I can do right now, so I'm probably going to end the episode there. So hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. Hope to see you all in the next episode. So without further ado, goodbye.